We are all special. No person out there has the same DNA, but what if I told you that your DNA might be super rare, making you even more special? These are 10 signs which indicate that you, yes you, have rare DNA. 1. Super dense bones, LRP5 mutation. Imagine tripping over a curb and not even getting a bruise. That's life for people with a mutation in the LRP5 gene. Their bones are so dense they're basically walking human battering rams. Dentists dread working on their teeth because drilling into them is like carving granite. Falling off a bike? They might not even notice. If normal bones are like dry twigs, theirs are steel-reinforced beams. Everyday accidents just bounce off. Some researchers even suggest these individuals could be resistant to osteoporosis and age-related bone loss. They're kind of invincible grandparents in the making. Oh, and airport security? Let's just say metal detectors probably need a new setting. 2. Tetrachromacy, seeing extra colors. You think you've seen a colorful sunset? Please. Tetrachromats see shades most of us can't even imagine. They have a 4th color receptor in their eyes, which means a red to you might be 12 different oranges to them. Shopping for paint with a tetrachromat is a nightmare. That's not lavender, it's dusty violet with a hint of melancholic blue. Thanks, Janet. They often describe seeing textures and colors like velvet reds or crunchy yellows. It's a completely different sensory world. They often become artists, designers, or just really annoying critics at the paint store. Even a grocery store becomes a trip through a living color wheel. 3. The 4-hour sleep club, DEC2 mutation. While most people need a full 8-hour coma to feel human, those with the DEC2 mutation wake up after 4 hours like they just drank an espresso and did yoga. They're the people who run marathons, bake sourdough, and reorganize their spice racks before you've hit snooze. It's not insomnia, it's elite-level efficiency. Studies have shown these folks don't just sleep less, they actually need less sleep. Their deep sleep cycles are more efficient, meaning they get more rest in less time, which is great for them. For us, not so much. They basically live an extra half day while the rest of us dream about missing a bus. 4. Super tasters. These folks have way more taste buds than average, which sounds cool until you give them a Brussels sprout. Bitterness slaps them like a betrayal. Cilantro might taste like soap. Even chocolate can be overwhelming. They don't just taste food, they experience it. Going to dinner with a super taster is like bringing a wine critic to Taco Bell. Every bite is a review. Their taste sensitivity can even affect their health. They might avoid vegetables because they taste too bitter, or dislike spicy foods that others find mild. Some super tasters even find carbonated water painful to drink because of how strong the fizz feels. Imagine if La Croix felt like Pop Rocks in your mouth. 5. Mosquito-proof skin, ABCC11 mutation. You're swatting mosquitoes and someone next to you is totally chill. No bites, no buzzing, nothing. That person probably has a mutation in the ABCC11 gene that makes them invisible to mosquitoes. It's not fair. You're scratching like a maniac and they're out here enjoying the BBQ like it's a mosquito-free paradise. This gene also affects body odor. People with the mutation tend to produce less sweat and odor, making them less interesting to insects and arguably more pleasant to sit next to in summer. And get this, some of them don't produce earwax at all. It's like winning the weirdest genetic lottery. No sweat, no smell, no bugs, no earwax. Basically the ultimate summer person. 6. Double eyelashes, dystichiasis. Double eyelashes sound glamorous, right? Like something out of a Maybelline ad. But in reality, it's a bit of a hassle. The extra lashes can grow the wrong way and poke your eyes. Instead of looking like a movie star, you end up carrying eye drops and squinting at every breeze. It's beauty with a side of discomfort. In rare cases, it can even cause infections or corneal scratches. But hey, on a good day with no wind, you look like you came straight from a fantasy novel. Makeup companies may love you. Your optometrist, not so much. And no, blinking twice doesn't count as flirting. It's probably just a rogue lash. 7. Hyperosmia, smell superpower. People with hyperosmia walk into a room and immediately know someone microwaved fish 3 hours ago. They can smell your perfume before you've turned the corner. Sure, flowers and fresh bread are divine, but public bathrooms? Buses in summer? Total sensory assault. Their nose is basically a bloodhound with trust issues. It can be a blessing or a curse. They might work as sommeliers or perfumers, or avoid parties because someone wore too much cologne. Even small changes in someone's body chemistry don't go unnoticed. They can literally smell your stress. Imagine dating someone who knows you're lying based on how your armpits smell. Romance. 8. Ear wiggling. Yes, some people can wiggle their ears. It's not useful. It won't help you get a job, and nobody's asking for it. But still, it's a charming party trick and a leftover gift from our animal ancestors. Somewhere deep in our DNA, we still remember being woodland creatures trying to catch the sound of danger or cheese. Scientists believe it's linked to a primitive reflex in the auricular muscles, mostly unused today. Still, a fun reminder, we're part mammal, part magician. Bonus points if you can do it without moving your eyebrows, then you're a rare breed. Just don't expect Marvel to call. 9. Cervical rib. Some people grow an extra rib near their neck. It's called a cervical rib, and it's not always helpful. Sometimes it does nothing. Sometimes it presses on nerves and causes pain. It's like your skeleton tried to improvise and didn't quite stick the landing. A weird flex by your bones, but okay. It can cause something called thoracic outlet syndrome, which sounds like a boring shopping mall but actually affects blood flow and nerve signals. Still, most people never know they have it. X-rays discover it by accident. It's your body's way of saying, surprise, and just think your skeleton is basically doing improv comedy behind your back. 10. Double hair whirls. Most people have one spiral of hair on their crown. A lucky few have two. This makes haircuts a nightmare and hats never quite fit right. It doesn't mean you're psychic or royal, sorry grandma, but it's rare enough to spark curiosity. Hair that refuses to cooperate might just be a sign of your genetic uniqueness. Some cultures see it as a symbol of strength or spiritual depth. Barbers just see it as a logistical nightmare. It also messes with cowlicks. Some people just wake up every day with a rebellious hairdo whether they like it or not. On the plus side, you never need to explain why your hair looks like it lost a fight with the wind. It's your DNA's fault. Your DNA could be holding something spectacular. Your body, with its rare genes, strange mutations, and peculiar features, is something worth exploring. So, which of these rare DNA signs do you think you have, or would you like to have? Let us know in the comments section down below, and make sure to hit that like and subscribe button.